Hey fellow marketers, Professor Wolters here, and today we want to talk about content production. We have videos on how to create content and content strategy, but what I want you to really kind of think about is kind of like having your ducks in a row. Because when we look at what kind of content we need to produce, we have to look at the wants of our users, the wants of our clients, and kind of look and see what we already have existing out there that we can share. And so when we kind of look at that, we have to look at developing content that our users want. I mean, think about it. What are your end users looking for? What's gonna entertain them? What's gonna educate them? What's important to them? If you develop content like that they really want, they're gonna come back for more. That's why Apple develops a product, their iPhones, that people really want, they really like. And so when the next one comes up, they're excited for that. So they're coming back for more and more. And this idea of content creation isn't just about social media posts, it's also about products. So make sure you're looking at developing content that your users, your actual users want. But the thing is, when you're looking at content creation, you're not just looking at your users. Okay, it's kind of like when you look at colleges. They don't just advertise to the potential students, don't they also advertise to the parents of those potential students, to their current students, to their to the alumni, to the donors, to faculty. They do all kinds of promotions to a lot of different people. But this one, we want to think about the actual user. Okay, what's going to get them to come back? And I use the iPhone because that's one thing we can all see. We all use the iPhone, but most of the time you're not buying your iPhone directly from Apple. You're buying it from AT&T or Verizon or Vodafone or Walmart or someplace like that. And so that's why it's also important for companies to develop content for their clients. Because the thing is clients are different than users. Think about it. I am the user of this Android phone, the Samsung phone. But I did not buy it from Samsung. I bought it from my local AT&T store. And so we have to develop content for that AT&T store as well. And if you think about it, whether you're selling phones to Walmart or AT&T or Verizon, as Apple, we know that, look, they need multiple price points. They need different stuff out there. Not everyone's buying the iPhone 15 Pro XL Super Duper. No, some people are like, look, I just need, I need a cheap phone. And so that's why you have some of those cheap iPhones, or they might have the iPhone minis or the iPhone Pro Pluses. They have different kind of content for different kind of needs of their clients, i.e. the Walmarts and the AT&Ts, because then they have other people that they sell to, those users down there. So you really need to think about different types of consumers, different types of users and clients that you need to make content for, because you're not just making it for that in person. Because let's be honest, if the school you ended up going to in college, okay, if all they did was show like videos of students having fun, your parents would be like, yeah, that's fun, but when are you going to learn? They know they need to show the people, oh, here are these people studying late nights, here's the graduation, here's them getting that job and that real world experience. They need to show that kind of content as well, okay? So kind of think about that in terms of content to make for users, but also content to make for your clients as well, all right? Because they might be different people. And that's why it's really good to look at content that you already have that exists, what could be repurposed, and I have a video talking about repurposing content, but think about it. Do we have a 10-minute long video that explains all the main points to the clients, like, dear Walmart, here are the 10 most important reasons why people would buy an iPhone, and what you should talk to people about if they come to your store asking to buy an iPhone. Okay, you can have that 10-minute long video, but could we break that up into like 3-minute videos for the end user? Like, hey, you're looking for iPhones, here's a few things might be important to you. And so you can kind of break that up to make other content, because you might have a 10-minute long YouTube video, but on TikTok and IGTV and things like that, the long videos don't work. You got to have that short video, right? So maybe we can break it up so we can reach, with that same content, we can reach clients, but also we could reach users as well. So kind of think about different kinds of ways you could repurpose your content, because sometimes it's taking a video and breaking it up, and sometimes it's taking a video and actually writing it down and making a blog out of it, or making a tweet out of it, or an infographic. So just something to think about. But I just want you to really kind of think about, when you're making content, you got stuff for users, but your users aren't necessarily the one person that buys from you, okay? They're not the only person that's important. So think of all those other influencers out there and those other people that are out there that you need to be speaking to with your content, okay? So I hope that helps you out. I wish you a great day, and bye.